Hi guys, this is my second Ironman progress video. I tried to record this whilst doing pest control because I thought it'd be a bit easier, but I couldn't get the recording to work, so hopefully it works this time. I recently smashed out Elite Void, and I now need to hunt 21.5k red chins, which should hopefully get me to, like, I don't know, 91, 92 range, which will be enough for the fire cape. Also, sorry if my clicks are a little bad. I get a bit nervous when I record, so. But this is the spot that I use, the layout that I use when I do red chins. On my main deco, I did a 17.8mm red chin week, which I think is the #1 red chin week. I'm not sure. It wouldn't surprise me if someone's done more. It wasn't that many hours. Just I know that a lot of guys do black chins. A lot of efficient players do black chins. But this is how I hunt chins anyway. So yeah, I burnt out at the main, and I think the main reason for that is that skilling services demotivated me a lot. I had made a lot of money playing a lot of alts, doing thieving, and then I moved on to crafting, where I was doing a Zulra and a Rune Drag alt to make profit whilst doing crafting, and it started off pretty well. I got to 65 mil XP, and it was at that time everyone in the HLC pretty much turned to skilling services, and I really don't like that being in the game. I don't want to be part of it, and I don't want to compete by playing multiple alts, money making alts, going to bed tired every night, sorry, going to bed tired every night from playing alts all day just to make half the GP an hour, as someone who's just playing someone else's account for them. I don't like that aspect of the game, and that really demotivated me. I stopped playing RuneScape for a little while, probably like 3 months or something, and then I got the itch. Everyone knows the itch when you stop playing, and then you start to think about the game a little bit, like, oh, that would be fun. So I came back to this account, and I just started playing a little bit casually. Just, did some major arena training to get the infinity boots and bond to peaches, and then I got quite hooked. I think it's well known that most people in the HLC, or most people who play efficiently, probably doing so because they're going through a bad patch in life, and with quarantine and the gyms are closed, so I can't really release anything that way, and not having much luck finding work at the moment. Doing my masters in mechanical engineering, and if you told me when I first started studying engineering that I wouldn't be able to find a job, I would be very surprised, because that's pretty much why I started studying engineering, is because I thought it'd be easy to find a job. But I had a job accepted actually just before the Rona, and the company that I had a job accepted for cut down their staff by 60%. So of course they weren't hiring anyone. So that job got got taken back. The job offer got taken back, and not being able to get another job offer since. There are very few jobs available, so it's not a very nice patch in my life right now, which is probably why I'm playing like I'm playing right now. And I'm very motivated. I'm really enjoying Ironman, but like I always do, will probably burn out again. Imagine after I graduate, or if I find a job and I'll start to feel a bit happier, then I'll probably calm down a bit. But yeah, at the moment I'm gaming, and I would encourage, I think someone who cares about your well-being would encourage you to burn out. And I know that sounds weird, but what I'm doing is probably not healthy, and I don't like how the HLC knows damn well that we're all just doing this because we're not feeling okay, right? We use this as an escapism, but then we encourage it at the same time. We encourage people not to try solve their problems, but we encourage them skilling to 200 mils and stuff. Might sound contradictory, being as I'm skilling a lot at the moment, but that's because I don't deal very well with the problems I'm facing. Oh, I'm playing bad now. Yeah, so I was in Omnia, and I haven't really been active in there for a while. Nothing against anyone in there, but I just I really don't feel that it's a healthy environment to encourage people to skill to 200 mils. I don't know. I really struggle, I think, to play casually. I really struggle to just say, okay, I'm gonna kill the Abyssal Slayer because I enjoy it and try and get the pet. Or I struggle to understand the difference between AFKing Teaks, for example, which I think is like 100k an hour, or AFKing Use. Like neither is the efficient methods, so that's why I try to play like as efficiently as possible, if that makes sense. Like I'll make sure I'm always doing the most efficient thing, because I just feel like I'm wasting my time if I'm not. I don't know, it's hard to explain. But that's my goals anyway with this account, is to try and play it quite efficiently. I want to do as little as PVM as possible. I want to only do the efficient PVM. Like, for example, no raids, because apparently at the moment Chambers of Xerix is not efficient to do at all, and I'll pride myself on that. I'll pride myself on not doing any PVM, and I think it's kind of funny. And I haven't really planned out what skills I'll be training. But if I don't max, that's okay. I'm not concerned with purposely skilling just to get a max cape. I'll just train what skill I think is the most macro efficient to do at the time. One last thing that I'd like to address in this video is that I remember in the last video that I made, which was a while back, when I was doing thieving on my mains Ramble video, I said that I got selected by Hiddy for the Kandran Caliphites, and I've been feeling really bad about that. I got drafted in at number 41, and I had some family problems come up IRL, that I had to deal with, and unfortunately that meant that I couldn't play, and I was very, 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 very disappointed about that. I was itching to play. I wasn't burnt at that point. I literally was not able to put in big hours. I was still doing like 30s or 40s or something, which is pretty bad. Not good enough for fantasy, but oops. I think none of you will be watching this. I think it'll be on in the background, so you probably don't see my terrible clicks. Yeah, but I couldn't play in fantasy, and I felt really, really bad about that, and I tried to apologize to Hiddy, but I don't know. I'd be pissed if I was him. I don't think I'd be able to forgive me. But it's really hard for me to get a good few months in life where I don't have any commitments. I've always needed to spend a lot of time with either my degree or my girlfriend, family. It's always been hard for me to find that time, so maybe that was the last chance for me to do fantasy. But the Cal fights finished last, I think, in the tournament, and that's probably a little bit my fault. I think if I had played, we might have won at least some more games. So I do apologize for that. I was thinking about trying to reach the level requirements for Olympus. Although yes, they are a HLC clan, I guess. I feel like the environment is very different in there. Like they have a lot of people who aren't necessarily like intensely efficient, right? And they won't be toxic or criticize you if you're not gaming hard. Like for example, if you're just doing clue scrolls or hunting pets, like they are very supportive of that, and like they admire all achievements in the game. It's not particularly just about skilling, and I think that creates quite a nice atmosphere. And I have a couple of friends at Olympus too, so maybe I'll try get in there, I think. Let's see how it goes. I think that's everything that I need to say in this video, so thanks for watching another ramble.